Ooh. Check out the artwork, yo.
Ho 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 ho, let's go. Let's fucking go. Let me take a screenshot of that.
Already in Notion. Damn, nice.
Okay. Might decrease the volume a little bit. Okay.
Weirdly quiet today.
Okay.
Holy shit, I can't get over this. Oh my god.
Oh, that is amazing.
Amazing.
Yo, that shit is amazing, man. Continue microphone.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yep.
Is the tabletop audio coming through clearly for you guys? Because I want to, like, you can boost that volume for yourselves, right?
Yep.
Oh, you started the music.
It's quite audible. Like I have it at 75% and it's good there. So.
Good?
Yeah.
Good. Because any louder than this and it's a little distracting for me.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Is everyone ready to go?
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
It's Thursday, guys.
Yeah, let's go. Like, we're just waiting for what you're going to drop on us. Take it that way.
I bow in advance.
Everyone's just waiting for the shoe to drop.
Okay. Let's start off with a quick recap of last time. Having pursued the Blood Mage down to B1, to B3, and having encountered the aboleth that was augmented with a red crystal, you fought this intelligent creature that seemed to have volunteered for this course of action, which led it to the sewers of the great ocean state of Atlantis. While that combat was concluded, different people experienced different things through the course of that battle. And the close of it, you were encountered by the guardsmen of the High Council, who were accompanying High Counselor Osaya Sparkdine as she appeared there. stating the reason that the disruption of the Ethernet was the reason why she came down. And using her psychometric observation variance device, she got a recording of the entire building, and she has all of those stored in her little device. And she has summoned you all to the concurrence chamber in the central district tower. And you have all stepped on to this is essentially a whale shark flying vessel. It's the equivalent of a small minivan. And you are all sitting in the large metal stone fish as you fly through the night sky, climbing up towards the central district tower and the Aether Heart glittering on top. As you guys are going, is there conversation that would have happened on the way?
I think, yeah, I think dice would. We have to. What happened in the last game, right? Oh yeah, I was trying to figure out what had happened between Nihilus and Ja.
Ja.
I don't remember if I ended with asking Nihilus something, like what had happened. I don't remember. Never mind.
I don't think Phoenix asked Nihilus
Yeah, I was
yet.
thinking
Yeah.
about, okay. So I think
So we can start off with that. Let's
Yeah.
go.
Phoenix is just sitting, holding his head in his hands, looks tired, spent. He looks up at Nihilus and telepathically. Actually, I don't think he'll do telepathic for this. Is everything all right? What happened at the end during the battle?
And given the constraints of the vessel that you all are traveling in, you're all within
Yeah.
audible range of each other.
I'm saying it loudly enough to be heard. I didn't want to do telepathic deliberately. Slight concern.
Nihilus just sort of just gently smiles. I did what I thought had to be done in the moment. I might have made Ja see something which was purely a mental illusion and distraction, in hopes it would keep him away from taking out Percy the way he was under control by that creature.
I see.
And I turn back to Ja, and I'm like, again, brother, I am sorry. I just thought it was the only thing that would grab your attention. I would never wish such fate upon you and your family.
Ja looks at Phoenix and says, he did what he thought was the most effective way at the time. Isn't that what you preach?
Are you alright? Are you two alright then?
We're okay. Are we, Ja?
I move, I look at Nihilus and do a very small nod. The minimal head movement.
I just nod back in the same way. Like I said, it was something that he saw, and it was quite a tragic image. that was portrayed in his head. I do not wish to speak it unless he chooses to reveal it himself.
I don't think it's something that, I mean, it didn't happen. It doesn't need to be discussed. I got turned around by this creature, and you did what you thought needed to be done. I feel like I would have done the same for others in the group.
And are you and are you and Percy all right?
Oh, in this, while this is going down, Percy is completely zoned out. She snaps back to reality and goes, "But the Raven Queen never interferes in mortal affairs. What the fuck was that?" Completely missing the temperature of the room.
Ill omens abound. The city is under attack, but I must commend all of you for a mission well executed. I've been a part of many teams over the years, and I've not seen such efficiency with the others. You all make a good team.
Let's put my hand on Phoenix's shoulder and be like, we learn from the best, don't we?
Rory is
not-
quite good. Completely missing that. Rory is quite good.
Aye, Captain, Ja says with a hint of mockery.
I'm so sorry.
Ouch.
Yes.
Jabi throwing burns here.
Ready?
And burns at the old man.
What?
Could you repeat what you said, Paris?
Oh, okay. Is my voice not coming through clear, or is it like the volume
Now
too low?
it's clear now. It's clear.
No, it's
Okay.
clear as day, right?
Okay, yeah, I was just saying, yeah, just throwing flames at the old man.
Throwing planes?
Flames at the old man. Just spitting fire at the old man.
Did you say that in character?
No, I'm just saying that out of character.
Very confused. Yeah, that's very
Yeah,
confusing.
that's- In character, I guess. Oh,
Sorry, go ahead,
I
go
did,
ahead.
out of character, I guess I wanted to check it. Did we get a chance for a long rest, or do we count that? No, right? Okay. Yeah, I'm just making sure because, yeah, my stats should be that much then.
No, you still haven't had your long rest.
Yeah, that's why I'm just checking. Cool.
Do I?
You did get a short rest in, I believe.
That was once. I mean, after coming out.
No.
After the whole thing, so yeah, it was still like continuing right from there. Okay,
Yeah.
fair enough. Okay.
All right.
Yeah,
So-
Ceres is looking tired and kind of beat.
Yeah.
Does Phoenix pick up on the mockery in the voice of Ja? And does Phoenix pick up on the mockery in the voice of Ja and figure out who it's directed at?
Rolling. Ooh, rolling.
Roll for insight. Roll for insight, and just
Natural
choose
20.
whether you want to roll for deception.
Nat 20. Did Francis get a 20? Yeah, I know exactly. I am aware. I have heard these jokes too many times.
Yeah, I am a negative one, so I don't think.
The insight was on
Deception or
Ja.
perception?
The insight was on Ja.
Yeah,
Insight was a?
On Ja.
on Ja. Ja.
Yeah. So-
like you've heard
so-
it, I guess like your Ja might not be the first one to make this joke at Phoenix.
Something that is used to perhaps.
Yes.
I'm having trouble hearing what you guys are saying.
Oh, okay.
Well,
I was asking, is it
Who are you having
on-
trouble? Who are you having trouble hearing?
Ceres and Wazyukan, I think.
Oh, can you hear me now? Better?
I think it's Ceres then. Yeah, I can hear you.
Hello.
No.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I think it's just a little bit of disturbance. Sorry, ma'am. Sorry, what? Was,
Okay.
no, sorry, what did you say?
I'm just bringing my glass.
Okay, is it better now?
Yeah.
So, what was your insight check and what was your deception check?
Natural 20 for a total of 20. Highest I can get.
Okay. I mean, like, yeah, it's fairly. You understand exactly what's going on in this instance, Phoenix.
Irfan doesn't understand who is mocking either, so I'm glad. Is it Phoenix or Rory?
Ja, please explain.
As in, like, I was just making fun of the fact that you are kind of commending the team, like you've taken on the role of a captain. Kind of. That's what Ja was mocking.
Okay. I don't think he was trying to take on the role. Actually, this would be you'd need to enroll inside. No?
Yeah, it's not really like in I'd say it's like more playful between teammates kind of thing. That kind of mocking. He's not trying to mock you. Yeah.
Ceres just assumes Phoenix is the leader.
Tasteful mockery.
Not vicious mockery, tasteful mockery.
Yeah.
Cool.
So, as you have that small little moment of camaraderie, you crest over the third tier and you see the central tower in front of you. Going all the way down, it is a good 1,200 feet tall. Is the central tower going up from the waterline? It goes higher than all the other tiers of the city. The highest other tiers, the third tier, reaches to like around 500 feet above sea level. But the top of the tower is 1,200 feet in the sky. And from the base all the way to the top, you have, it's essentially how you would kind of imagine a telescoping, those telescoping swords. But in different sections. There are towers that seem to have been built around this one tower until all of those things became an amalgamation that is this massive central tower. The rock is a light sea green white combination with most of the awnings and little terraces and roof structures in a nice terracotta color. It's a beautiful looking structure, and as the glistening water from below shows light reflecting on it, even at this time, because it is a night city, there are lots of lights in Atlantis. The big pineapple never sleeps. But as you go higher and higher, you get towards the top of the tower, where you see that there is a massive columns holding up what appears to be a roof or a hangar kind of situation, where you have a range of options. Like you have on as you see right now, there is what seems to be a yacht kind of situation, like a flying yacht that is about 80 feet long, that is moored to one part of this hangar. But all of the others lead to these huge arched doors, tall, like about 20 feet, And as your vessel comes and touches down on the platform, the doors open and, more guardsmen come out and secure the premises as you all alight from um, the vessel to step into the High Council chambers. Elegant marble with woodwork and elements of metalwork that are spread out. This is the high seat of governance in Atlantis. Even this late at night, you do see a number of clerks and people rushing about to do different tasks, even though it does seem to be shutting down as most of the offices are closed. But you still see at this time a good number of people running through this area. The guards lead you very stolidly, without a word spoken, as they lead you to corridors and corridors until you are led up to these doors. And it's a contingent, a phalanx of about 50 guardsmen that have escorted you here, and now they arrange themselves in lockstep formation as they come. And they go and stand guard on that chamber leading to the door, and you are in front of the concurrence chamber of the High Council. Before you kind of get further into that situation, you see this slightly rotund man kind of pops out and is just like, the councillors are ready to see you. I hope you have all comported yourself properly. And come.
When we were on the way, when we were walking towards the chamber, Phoenix would have telepathically spoken to Ja and said, Ja, a word. You have a very wholesome family, and I have difficulty expressing myself sometimes, but your family has been kind to me, so I will just give you a heads up. What you do with it is up to you. Just step carefully around that woman, Osea. She has a sharp eye.
That woman who?
Osea Sparkdime.
But can I answer then, in your head?
Do you have telepathy?
Me? I don't think so.
I think I can only send. I don't know if I can receive.
Yeah, they don't have the ability to respond
Shit.
unless you have message.
Yeah.
Okay.
Can I have? No, I didn't prepare message. I don't have message. Damn. Yes, I just.
You'll see a confused look in on Ja's face.
Okay. Regarding the recording she has of our actions in the sanitation department. Think of a
Wait,
good.
is Phoenix saying this out loud?
No, he's just telling this to Ja. Just giving him a small heads up.
Good. Okay.
That's it. Yeah. If Ja doesn't respond, that's it.
The aide who seems to be come leads you to the doors, and as they open, you are led into the concurrence chamber. Massive, a good almost 90 feet tall. This is a massive octagonal chamber that has sweeping windows that are massive panels of sculpted and painted glass to show different themes from Atlantis' history as the pale moonlight comes through still, coming onto a circular table that stands in the center of the room. And you see that there are 8 people sitting there. There are a few aides standing in like the rear part of the room, but you are essentially taken to something very similar to this. And walking in, you see sitting around this table the high counselors of Atlantis. You see a human male standing in one of in no particular order, because the High Council is an equal body with no hierarchy as such. So I'll start from the first. Let me kind of.
Just a
Sorry,
tiny
go ahead.
query.
You had.
Yeah, just a tiniest query. Just before you start, like the way this room has like a lot of open space. So is that how this like there is a separate, there's a lot of peripheral open space?
It has a lot of open space, yes.
Thank you. Proceed.
And so you see, starting at the left, you see a human male by the name of, let me actually, now this I'm going to have to kind of do straight up on chat itself, because these are some very nice names.
Oh, thank God.
And next to Abriel Iyengar, you see.
No.
What?
No. Okay.
This is what you meant by very nice.
This elicits no response from what it can get.
Female. Next to him, you see a halfling female. One second, I should have written this out before, but given that I'm copying from handwritten notes.
This one says standing 4%. Okay. It's
Hey, sorry guys, give me a second.
Abriel Iyengar, human male. Very nice name.
Shout out to Abria.
Did Travis come on camera just to say that?
My Discord died.
Died?
Like, come on
Short-
camera,
short-
and then my
short
Discord
for-
died.
Songs for Madhubalan Bhaktis.
Wait, is it? Nope. That was it. Yeah, there we go. My Discord just died suddenly. One second, let me just check.
Lombard. Oh. Viking is. Yeah, right? I think the last one, right? Oh.
Yeah.
So you see sitting front of you, waiting. Couple of them going over reports. Couple of them looking to you. You see Abriel Iyengar, a male human with rather curly hair and completely clean-shaven face. Seems to be in his early 50s. A very calm-looking person. Next to him, you see the sea elf, Seychelle Corazon, who is bedecked in finery. And she seems to have like 3 swords on her that she has in different places. Even at this table, she has her weapons. Sally Cooperson is a very pleasant looking halfling. She seems like, everyone's aunt. But like you can see that like there's a little bit of distance between the other chairs, like, from Sally, like, who looks very pleasant otherwise. Next to Sally, you see Tenzin Salem, a Gitzerai, who is very, very monk aesthetic, with a Fu Manchu that starts just over here and goes all the way down. And you can see that, like, this one, he's like, stroking the Fu Manchu as he sees you guys walking in. Next to him, you see Mbalan Morcus, a golden dragonborn, one of the oldest members of the High Council. He's been the bulwark of the defense. He is a legendary as the Golden Wall. He is a paladin of some legendary repute. Next to him is Lebaria Thistlewind, the oldest member of the High Council. She is a high elf who has heralded Atlantis for the past 900 to 1,000 years plus. Next to that, you see a Loxodon, who seems to have like part of the trunk is cut off. So you don't actually have the full trunk. The tip of it is cut off, but that is, you see that there is a bronze metal kind of gauntlet that kind of covers the end of the trunk. But even though it is metal, the metal is moving as there are lots of interlocking plates that seem to move. And he's just like he's reading something and he's very frustrated. And last of all, you see Counselor Osiah Sparkdine, who you noticed earlier in the subsection. And as you all come in, Mbalan was like, Order. We have met the hand that encountered this situation. Let us have words. And he kind of sits down because he was kind of walking at this point. He was kind of doing a small like chain walk right behind his chair. And as you guys came in, he does that. All of the rest of them, Abriel, yes, this would be most appreciated. We must get a better idea of the full state of what has just transpired. Seychelle just is kind of picking her nails with one of her swords at this point. So she seems to be somewhat less interested, but you see that she is looking at you guys as she's like, And Tenzin, he's just looking, still continuing to stroke his mustache. Marcus Imbalan has sat down and he has put his hands on like the yeah, it was very much. I was wondering if you wanted to do that, like, because you would have had 10 minutes to actually get that done.
Wait,
But anyway, cool. But yeah, he has just sat down and he's rested his hands on the pommel of this massive great axe that he has just planted on the ground next to him. Levadia is just looking very prim and proper and is just waiting patiently. The Loxodon has chucked the book that he is reading right now with the end of his bronze trunk, and he's like, yes, we must hear. Tell us now. And at last of all, Osiah Sparkdine, well, we do have POV recordings of the entire area, so while the party gives us their account, I shall have my engineers set up a demonstration. And she does take out the ball that you guys saw earlier, and she hands it, and by that time, a couple of aides have come, and they take this ball and they go to the western corner of the room where there's a apparatus set up, and they put this inside, and they start doing some prep. As over the table, you see that there is a very intricate clockwork of like mirrors and different things as they start slowly and start rotating as the entire apparatus starts slowly coming down. Osiah Sparkdine looks to all of you and he's like, we would prefer a group account at first before we go into individual questions. Who would like to start?
Do we, like, I presume we know things about these guys?
Yeah.
Anything specific, anything relevant
Same
for this conversation that we are aware of already?
Whom do we know?
So, I mean, you know that while the High Council members they work in unison, like for the greater good and for the common path. But there are always politics that come into the picture. There are some people who have a little more drive to do things, some people who have a little more drive to do other things. So it's not. What are you kind of looking to? What is the thrust behind what you want to know?
I'm not sure until we get into the conversation, but essentially, like, people who might be against, let's say, Rory or these kind of work that the hands do, versus people who would be favorable towards them. And,
Okay. In that sense, okay. Everybody, give me let's say let's make this a group history check. Everybody, give me a everybody give me a history check. Let's see. This is going to be a group.
Natural
Pass
20.
Nope. I rolled a 10 and I have a 9.
History check?
So that's a 9.
Or a 24.
History check.
Yeah, it's a 9 for me. I know nothing about any of these people. I'm too cool to know about the principal.
Just a second. I'm just checking what my bonus is. Assuming I have something. Otherwise, it's a 7.
Doing an average.
Yeah, I mean, I'm saying this is a depending on how many fail and survive, pass, basically.
So, okay, I'll just roll and you all ready for this? I rolled a 2.
Okay. So it's a 2, a 9, 1 natural 20.
For a 24.
Which makes it a grand total of 3.
Nile is pulling the team up.
You got
I
it?
don't trust my rolls after this.
Would I get a
17.
7.
7. Oh shit. Okay.
would I get advantage for being here a long time? That's a
Good try. Good try.
Would you not literally remember every single one of these person if you've met them ever once?
Yeah, have I met them? I guess it's a different question than I wanted to ask. Like, do I know them? But yeah, my history check was 13.
13. Okay. And
low
Ja?
I got a 12.
So, given the events of the evening, and you're still processing, so it doesn't come easily to you guys. But who got above a 12? 1, 2, and that's it, right? Okay. The two of you would know that for the most part, everyone works together, but Sally Cooperson is the head of the Shadow. She is more or less the person who kind of has her fingers and toes in the Shadow pool. You also know that Loxodon, he is a wizard, and he is kind of ambivalent towards the hands in general. He is more of a proponent of the eyes. Abriel Iyengar, you know, is a completely neutral party because he is the head of commerce, more or less. So he is very much a quid pro quo, like, you know, kind of situation in not how that works. But that's about all I'd say you get from those numbers as a group check.
And have I met these people before? Any of them? Other than the ones I know I've met.
You've met all of these because they've been in office for a while.
Right. Damn, I forgot to do the telepathy thing. I could have done that. Could we have done that as a ritual on the way?
You know what? I'll say.
A flashback.
I'll say that you did the telepathy, Rory's telepathic bond.
Very kind.
Because otherwise this might have been a little more difficult.
Right, I'm quickly me and Nile sharing this information with the rest.
Yeah.
Is it only me who can't see Ja, or is that everybody else? Like, because his camera is just keeping on going,
I can see Ja.
rotating for me.
Oh,
Just you.
fine. Yeah, I think it's just.
Oh shit! What is this nonsense? Let me. No,
I was being
I
mysterious.
don't know how to do that.
He's stealthing from the DM.
What to do?
Stealthy from the
Hey.
DM.
Stealth check, nat 20.
Invisibility.
So if you had the link up, I would have asked Phoenix when he said that to me. What exactly are you talking about? What does that got to do with my family?
Nothing to do with your.
We're going back to the
Going back to the conversation we were having.
Right. I just mean step carefully around her to not to avoid getting in trouble. That's what I meant.
Stop talking in metaphors, man. What are you saying? Out with it.
meet her for a drink.
She only judges people on efficiency. She will, if she sees that you took money from the Atlantean government unsanctioned, she will question you about it. I'm just giving you a heads up.
Still worried about the money. Oh my god.
I'm just giving you a
Okay.
heads up. I don't care either way. I am giving you a heads up because your family has always been kind to me. That is what I said about your family.
Don't worry about the money. That dude was skimming off the top, so it's basically black money anyway.
Have you met Osaya Sparkline before?
I don't think I have. I try to keep my distance from these kind of people usually.
Well, we're in their domain now, so step carefully is all I'm saying, my friend.
Okay. Ask for the money back. We'll see.
Handle it.
Flash forward.
Handle it how you will.
Flash forward.
It might be nothing. Sorry. Yeah.
Yeah, flash forward. The Loxodon has just asked you to get on with it.
So Phoenix has prepared an actual written report.
We probably saw him do it on the way.
And I personally have actually written down an actual report. I don't know if you want it.
No, so just post the thing and say, like, just post it in the link.
Yeah.
And we can say you finished that.
Your message is too long. 1 second.
Isn't it at the end of the last session?
Yeah, I can see it there.
Yeah, it's at the end of the last session. Yes, thank you. Like trying to post this thing and saying your message is too large, like send it as a file.
Yeah.
Should I-
It's there in the summary that you sent at the very side end of session 4 slopes.
Yeah. Should I just share that instead of this? Wait, I'll just delete this message. Okay. How do I delete this message? Why is it saying bot? I'm not a bot. Well, I am a bot, but why is Discord saying I'm a bot?
You are a bot.
Why is Discord saying... Can you see that? It says bot next to me.
Yes.
Listening to your report, none of the counselors speak as you give this rendition of events. You see that they are all very visibly interested. Even the sea elf, who seemed to be quite nonchalant earlier, is now intently looking at all of you. And as you conclude, the Loxodon just loses it. He just has this. Sir, this is ridiculous. The Ethernet is. How is this possible? This is not supposed to be. I don't understand. What have they done to disrupt our technology in this manner? And Osaya Sparktime, we do have certain recordings that prove that there was a technology of a sort. It could have been a combination of arcane and technological aspects, but we do have recordings from the POV that will be coming into play. And other thing that you noticed, that as you guys were talking and seeing, the clockwork rings above you have come down, and they're all kind of going in certain ways so that they are spinning, but they are producing the same dull golden line mesh network that you got from the POV is kind of come on to there is a sphere of view above the table, and you guys can also see it, that as she says that you see the part that in B1 where the mage came and put down the device, and at that point the Gidzerai turns to you and but when did you notice that this signal was absent? When did the devices stop working?
As soon as we entered the building.
But there was no other indication that something was happening.
We received, and we were lucky, we received an early morning from Ja's son. He can give you, and I nod to Ja.
The Loxodon is like, that is preposterous. It does not matter what. And he's just progressively starting to get more upset as Osaya Sparkdine places a calming hand on her shoulder. And I did mention this in my last report to the council, that there have been rumors that Merenel has been looking into technology that could affect our network. It is a dampening field, or projected, extrapolated. That is what we have observed from all reports from the eyes. And across the table, Sally Cooperson just like, kind of puts her feet on top of the table and kind of leans back into the chair. No, that is particularly interesting. But what does that point to? That there is certainly something that is happening in the shadows of Atlantis that we are not aware of. And that is pretty criminal. It is criminally unaware of us for this to have happened. And, but given what I know of our security, I have to say that whoever managed this is something to be written home about. And Abrial Iyengar, yes, sorry, go ahead.
Can I check Sally on that when she said that she was completely, like, she feels like she was unaware of such a thing happening?
Inside check.
That's 11 for a total of 16.
This person seems to be saying it casually, like she has a slight tone of amusement, but she does not seem to be telling a lie.
Okay.
Who seems more? I wanted to know who is outright religious in this group of the High Council, and
Okay.
and how worried each one looks so far. Because I want to address either the religious or the worried.
So the religious folk, as such, are the Golden Wall, that is the Dragonborn, the Golden Dragonborn, and the monk, the Gitzerai. They are both religious. It is well known.
I feel Percy should take the lead on this, so I'm telepathically telling Percy, you could, when they have a pause, please tell them.
Yeah, about that, Percy was just gonna butt in and say, maybe don't mention the Raven Queen's warning yet. Maybe I can ask around in my circuits, get to the bottom of it, and then make a concrete report. Feel free to rebuke Percy on this. But she's like, Percy's kind of fixating on this, and she says, till I don't get to the bottom of this, maybe she doesn't want to report this.
That might not be a bad idea. That let's not bring up information that cannot be. We do not know how it will end up sounding. So yes.
Also also keep in mind Percy's motivations are this: she doesn't want unnecessary intrusion in her community. Also,
Right.
she'd rather deal with this internally,
Yeah,
her
and
own people.
Yeah, that's true.
this is
But it works for us as well.
Phoenix would probably respond. This is critical information that concerns the entire city. I don't think we can hide this from them if we want to protect this city.
I don't think we
know
should.
what it is. It's just a warning. I don't have concrete
From a
information.
god.
What report am I supposed to make of this?
Mention that a god personally came and warned us that the city is in danger.
You can take it up with my mother, can't they?
Well, I would say that maybe, like as was appeared, I would say definitely that maybe this isn't the time to escalate things. Maybe this isn't the time to put more on the council's plate. That could muddle up the investigation that we have going. As much as I respect the gods, I like to work with fact. I like to work with events, tangible as they may be.
And they might not take it seriously if we don't tell them the from where the warnings are coming, at the level to which the warnings are coming from.
As
Yes,
this conversation is happening, there is an evolving argument that has started between the high councillors, especially after this last statement from Sally, and the one second. Abrial also gets into the matter, and more to the point, I believe that we should be very concerned that they are coming in from the sewers. The lower decks of Atlantis are labyrinthine because they are old. We do not have correct or accurate plans or drawings of many of these sites. So we must also send some of our forces in to secure these areas to ensure that there is lesser ease of transport, illicit transport, I mean to say. And, but yeah, go on.
I think Percy was.
Is there something I can do to check if the councillors will take warnings from the Raven Queen seriously?
Sorry, I wanted to message you about who specifically is religious. I wanted to start the conversation by telling you those two, the Githyanki and the monk, are religious, and they will take this more seriously.
The Githyanki and the Loxodon, the Dragonborn are
Dragonborn.
religious.
Not the monk.
The monk
The
is the
Githyanki is the
Githzerai.
monk.
Yeah, the monk is the Githzerai.
Yeah, Githzerai. Sorry, not Githyanki. Mixing it up. Also, I mean, I don't think you'd have to kind of know. I mean, these are religious people who take their faith seriously. They know that gods exist. Yeah.
It's not unfeasible for you to unload this information.
I think
This is going against Percy's better judgment, but right now she's gonna take a kind of step forward and says, "If I may." Waits for them to respond.
You, as you step up, you do notice that the high elf, the leader, Levaria, has gently kind of, now I believe Persephone Haddock has something to say, so perhaps we should listen. And there was a lot of conflict, and there was people were arguing. As soon as she talked up, all of them quieted down, and Abrial like looks to make something to say something, but the Dragonborn just kind of slams the pommel down a little bit and and he steps back and then just
Okay.
gestures to you.
Okay, so I just look directly at the monk when Percy looks directly at the monk when she says this, because she has no patience for what other non-believers will have to say on the matter. So she looks directly at the monk and says, "It was a warning from the Raven Queen, and it was communicated to us via my mother. And will they know? Will they know about? Will they know about Sorna, counselors?" So I'll say it was communicated to us via my mother, and the Raven Queen warned of a great calamity, and that is all I know about the matter. I think my mother would be better suited for follow-up questions.
There's a mutter and a silence as Imbalan Marcus addresses you. The Raven's Eye. Oh.
And I also think it's important to mention that the Raven Queen never interferes in the matter of mortals. It must have been something particularly alarming if she felt the need to warn us. She frankly does not care about she doesn't care about mortal politics or particular cities. She must have felt something extremely disastrous was headed at me.
He kind of sits back very troubled, but the monk leans forward with his hands on the table. The Lady of Death is famously not concerned with such things. It is concerning that such a deity give you a warning.
Gave us a warning.
We shall talk to the Raven's Eye concerning this, but thank you for sharing. But like the whole time you do kind of like give me an insight check, everybody.
Okay. And while Percy's sharing this, she internally, through the telepathic bond, tells Phoenix, "Look, I'm trusting you, but this better not come back to bite me or us being my people in the ass."
Do I know the context for that? People.
Don't need to know. You don't need to know any context. She's being very blunt with you.
Yeah, no, but I know the context of why would it come back to
Who
bite
do you
your
mean?
people in the who are you referring
What
to?
do you mean by?
Yeah. Who?
No. Okay. No. I think you would know that the Shadowkai are a close-knit private community. So they don't like external interference. Oh, like I said, Percy resisted, initially when you suggested to her, saying that, I don't want my people kind of, unnecessary kind of investigation into my people.
Yeah. Why would the Shadarkai be investigated for the Raven Queen? Because they are.
No. She meant that they don't want like people like kind of asking around too many questions about the Raven Queen. That's all. They're a private group.
Okay.
So it's a 24 for me on the inside.
I got a 1 on the inside.
18 for me.
27 for me.
16.
So Wazukyan and Nihilus, you do notice that as the Gidzurai monk finishes saying this, there's just a very low snicker coming from Sally Kublin.
Oh, Sally. Oh, Sally.
Only these two notice?
Damn.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank God for that.
But Abrial pipes up, but this does not change anything. The Fathoms Deep Festival is only a week away. We have to prepare. This is going to be the most important cultural and financial meeting of a long time. In the past, several business quarters, been having some competition in terms of profits. Our numbers have not been as high as they used to be. This is not the time when we should be showing any weakness on our part. And the sea elf kind of just laughs and goes, "Yes, I do agree. That cannot be let happen." And she stands up and kind of walks over, putting a calming hand on Abriel's hand on shoulder, and looking at Sally, just kind of gives a very saccharine smile. And it's like, "We should be talking about this later, won't we, darling?" And there's of course we will.
I had one little out of character thing, like I'm not sure if you mentioned this. When we got the reports from whatever other attacks happened, did they mention that there were aboleths at the other attacks as well?
You did not get any this thing. You did not get any further information about the attacks in particular.
Okay, fair. So after the little bit completes, Cyrus would also I point out that look to the council and say, there is one thing that I feel you should all be aware of. The aboleth we encountered very clearly stated that it had volunteered for this mission. I am sharing this because, well, we all understand the implications of that. And if an aboleth is being volunteered, I ask, what else is there under the sea that may be called? I do not wish to spark war, but I cannot leave anything that would save Atlantis.
Levaria pipes up at this. The young Atlanath has a point. And looks to Asaya, who looks to all of you, and yes, I did have an observation to make about that. And she brings out a kind of control device and starts playing around on it. And the clockwork gears and mirrors above you start moving in different areas as another scene comes into the picture. As this shows the bathing room on the ground floor, on the top floor that you entered, and you encountered the 4 desiccated, withered bodies. You see the golden line mesh outline of a figure walking towards the locker and opening it, and then behind that you see the door burst open and the mage from earlier steps in, and you see the chap on the locker kind of switch around and try to move, but before that happens, the mage kind of brings up his hands and claps his hands and brings out his fingers, and you can see coursing energy that kind of comes, and that extends in a small little field, and that kind of compresses and then goes zoom. And then as that wave hit the person who was kind of running towards the chap, he's hit back and knocked back towards the ground, lying in the position where you found him. And he starts racking his body as the moisture and blood from his body are sucked out in rivers, curdling and coiling in little streams and rivulets that collects and into this ball of blood. And you see that happens in a very quick time. like 20, 30 seconds maybe. And as Sad is completed, he, like, goes in a little, and you see he's breathing a little hard, but then he comes and he raises his hands, and that ball of blood floats over to him, and 3 more balls of blood come towards him in that area. You see that he didn't even look. He just let that field happen, and he collected. And then now this mage that you encountered starts walking out of the room with 4 balls of blood floating around his head behind. And then she goes to the surprisingly enough, she does a little more changes, and it goes back to now what the scene shows is the battle with the aboleth, as you are engaging in battle, and it goes to the moment where you see that Percy breaks the crystal, right? And when that happens, you see there is a very similar, and then at that point she goes freeze, and it kind of stops in area, and then she walks up into the center of that, pulling it down with these kind of gloves, and she brings it. It's like a very virtual reality kind of situation where she just brings these things. It's like floating holograms, which are basically illusions that move and control. She shows you kind of zoom into that the moment of the crystal shattering, and you kind of see this like slight bit of arcane lines that seem to have been let loose, and the way that it functioned seemed to be, and then it comes out and hits all of you. It is in an extremely similar fashion as to how the blood happened with the people on top. And then, she does a very 2x speed of the entire battle. And we have recovered a few fragments of this crystal. And my arithmancers and specialists are looking into the matter. We shall have more to provide hopefully soon, but this does seem to be of a similar sort of arcane activity that is going on, blood magic, and not of a sort that has happened thus far. This is something new. And around that time, the Gitsarai kind of he's been sitting like this whole time, but now he goes back to stroking his Fu Manchu, and it is true that the creature said that it volunteered its services for this.
Yes.
And as young Atalnath points out, there is no need to have discussions that will venture into the territory of war, but the Eye does have a little more information for us about the diplomat who came to meet us earlier. And he gestures back towards him as one of his aides come and gives him a similar kind of control device to the one that Osaya has. And he stands up and looks inquiringly at Sparkdine, who just kind of nods and bows back and sits down as he controls the thing. And now the gears and mirrors start spinning again, as the picture of a Jarak Seabream comes in. Like now, a large, like, about 15 feet kind of image that is a really detailed image of this very I mean, like, he's so Triton that all of the letters of the Triton are like capital. Like, he's, you could tell, especially you, Nihilus, and Ceres, you can tell that this is hard, seafloor deep Triton cultured person. Like, he has the clothes, the styles, and the weapons also are they are of an archaic and very old style. Because the weapon that he has also, wait 1 second, I forget about that. I should have had that here. Trident.
We haven't mentioned the seals we saw yet, have we?
Sorry?
I thought we explained the
This-
entire thing already, didn't we? They didn't react though.
Yeah.
The seals of what? Sorry, which ones?
The seals that showed up on the monsters, the ones that showed up on the guy drained out, the guy that exploded.
That was the blood magic.
Okay.
So the runic nature of that blood magic was completely new and different from anything that has been seen so far.
And did we?
And
And we mentioned the potential insiders that helped as well. Madame Madeline Bovary could be a potential inside traitor. We've mentioned that. Okay.
Yeah, you have unloaded all of this information, and now I forget the name, but now the
Bruce.
wait. 1 second. Picture.
Did you also mention that the assassins were looking into the soul structure and how to operate it?
Yeah.
So we've mentioned
did.
all of
You
this,
did.
and this is their response. It's so tepid. It's like, like people have died and they're talking about numbers.
High Council folk, man. I'm worried about business also.
You're getting waves of frustration from Phoenix. Like, I think the whole party is getting waves of frustration from Phoenix in the response so far.
Phoenix Percy is keeping you company on that front, huh?
Yeah.
You see now the illusion. It shows this man with. I forgot the name of this item, but it is a legendary kind of a sword. It's not a trident. It is the OG weapon that Tritons used to use. It's a combination of like a lance
Tapal.
and yes. What is it called?
It's called a tapal.
Tapal. There we go. That is the weapon that is. Could you just put the spelling of that thing? What, man? There we go. The Tapal. It's a fascinating description that it has. Yeah, it's a crazy looking weapon. Wait. So you can see it now in the link picture.
Oh.
He's holding this. It's like it's almost like what you would imagine, like a
Boomerang sword?
boomerang. Yeah, it's a crazy description. Like and you can see that he is wearing very ornate armor, which is very intricately made with seashells the whole way and scales.
I'm really sad
And-
this wasn't a weapon option. And I had already checked. This one wasn't available.
Oh,
Guys, sorry. Give me 1 second. Give me a minute. I'll just be right back.
it can do piercing, slashing, and bludgeoning at the same time, or you can choose which.
It mechanically can't, but like narratively it can, because basically that you see that those 2 points, right, at 2 ends, you
Yeah.
can pierce with those,
That's-
and the edges are sharp, so you can one of the edges, the smaller edge is sharp, you can basically cut with that, and
it's-
the other edge is blunt. The longer edge is blunt, so you can.
It's an advanced D&D weapon. Ooh.
So it's
But
like
mechanically,
it's
what do you do?
simultaneous damage.
No, you can choose which one you want.
You'd have to
One
choose
more
the
time.
Yeah, that
side
was
you're
my
hitting
question.
with.
Yeah, that was my question. Mechanically, what can it do? I mean, can it do that at the same time, or
Mechanically, this doesn't exist, so
not mechanically?
Yeah.
In
5D
D&D.
doesn't exist,
In
but
D&D, yeah, in D&D, if you use this weapon, can you?
in D&D it doesn't like it's not available as a weapon.
It's I think a second edition or something weapon
Yeah.
that is there.
quite old.
Okay.
The whole Triton lore is from second and third edition anyway. The monster lore essentially.
Hmm.
Hey guys, sorry guys. Like I'm not feeling all that well. My head is kind of ringing a little bit, so I think I need to kind of go lie down for a bit. Sorry. Can we call the session here?
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
no problem.
You want some medical help?
Yeah.
No. I think I just need to drink some water. I think I've been a little dehydrated. But yeah, sorry to cut the game
No
short.
worries. Yeah.
It's totally
No
fine.
worries.
Totally fine.
Um,
Totally.
Yeah, sure. I'm sorry. I'll catch you people later. Yeah.
Take care, man.
Sure.
Good night.
Chill, chill.
Okay.
If you need anything, if you need medical help, bro. Sure.
Sorry.
If you need any medical help, feel free to.
Thank you. All right. See you guys. Sorry.
Take care.
Take care.
Yeah. Good night.
Damn.
Lamb.
Hope he's okay.
And Lamb got intense.
Oof.
Bam.
That happened once before, also, right? He wasn't feeling well.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
I
he
think
came back. Like,
he came back in a couple of minutes. Yeah.
That time, yeah.
well, this sucks because I'm not. Obviously, it's not on him. The onus is not on the DM. But I'm not going to be able to join till next year, literally.
Wait, what?
Oh wow.
Thank God you're saying this in December.
Yeah, that's next 2 weeks are mostly like vacations.
Right. It's 2 weeks only. Okay. I got scared. Next
No, it's December. I've been expecting these kind of jokes from people.
Yes.
Wait, so you won't be here for 2 weeks, you mean? To put it less
Yeah,
dramatically.
I'm not going to be available till 2nd Jan.
Okay.
Just gonna party full Christmas.
Well, that's half the truth. The other half is work stuff too.
Okay.
Well, we could start the end of this world in the start of our new year. Hey.
No. Nice, right? That's, yeah. And the world.
Sally is sus, guys. Sally
Yeah.
is sus
Yeah.
for sure.
I'm totally vibing with Sally, man. As a robot.
Sus. She is super sus.
Who
Don't turn
was
my
the
back
guy
onto the.
who was talking about
Oh,
numbers?
this is. What if half the not half, but majority of the council members are in on this?
Or they just don't care?
Definitely. My money's on Sally.
How can Iyengar not be religious? This is what's going on now. Not okay. Let's okay.
Yeah, they're not taking it seriously at all. Like, you feel like they're like, it's fine. Like, our security was breached, but it's totally fine. We have this festival coming up. Let's
No,
focus
but-
on that.
But that concern is festival को कुछ नहीं होना
Yeah,
चाहिए.
money.
Yeah.
It's such a corporate response, you know. It was just so
Like,
like.
funding आ रहा है, पैसा आ रहा है, but पैसा मत रोक.
I was like,
Don't be a dick and cut the money for everyone.
yeah, security's been
This
breached.
is the political equivalent of लोग क्या कहेंगे.
Yeah.
That's already kind of political in and of itself too. Nowadays, the way it's happening, especially so.
Okay, let me rephrase that. It's the structural equivalent of लोग क्या कहेंगे.
But I feel, you know what, there won't be any लोग left, ना. कहने के लिए. If only the population of Atlantis could see the title of their own, the tale they're in right now.
You can see the themes and the similarity to Calamity in that sense of the top wanting to keep their power, like the elite wanting to keep their power,
Very much.
even in the face of no matter the warnings, they're like too focused on the
High
greed.
Council folk, dude. They're the most fucked up.
Gods are warning them, and they're like, festival. Like, what the fuck is wrong with you?
Fine.
But not festival. It's like that Hot Fuzz, if you've seen it. The council going for the greater good, for the greater good.
For the
That's the entire vibe.
good. Yeah.
That's the entire vibe.
I have to.
Is Phoenix one of them? Who's secretly for the greater good? That will be the turn.
This is gonna be that dude's concert, the Travis Scott concert, right? This won't be that. Like, apparently he had a concert that people got trampled to death or something like that. He's like
He
playing
got trampled, but he kept performing.
Yeah, he kept performing.
Yeah,
The bastard saw ambulances and still kept performing.
Yes.
Team's back.
Hey guys, sorry, I just wanted to say sorry, I've
don't
recovered.
apologize.
Sleep.
Rest up, but
Yeah, don't apologize for your
no
health.
pressure. No
Why are you apologizing? Okay.
No, because I was really looking forward to finishing a little more, and because
Sure.
I think next couple of weeks people are busy also, so we won't be able to have a full session, full party session for a while potentially. And given how I want our game to go, I kind of want all of us to be there in the session. So if someone misses, I don't I mean, at a stretch, we could say, maybe if one person is missing, maybe we could go ahead with the thing. But, if even two people are, not going to be able to make it, I don't think we should hold the session. I think we should, postpone it till we can have a full party. But
About
Sorry, go
that, about that, I'm like I said, I'm totally fine with it. If I don't mind if I miss out on one session or something like that. Next week, unfortunately, Thursday, Friday, and the weekend are a little tight for me. If the rest of the party is open to doing this on a Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, then maybe I can very likely make it work.
Okay, cool. Let's see. We can have that conversation going forward. Because I mean, yeah, man. Fucking.
No stress.
Sorry.
Dude,
sorry.
Adi.
Again with the apologies, my
Adi,
God.
get into the
I
habit.
do this. I do
get
this.
into the
I do
habit
this.
of never apologizing.
Channel your Atlantis DM energy, man.
Dude, so that was what I feel I was missing that today. I don't know why. I mean, to be fair, I got some a little bit of news also. But anyway, I had well, sorry, this is a TMI conversation also, but I had a chat with a psychotherapist who gave me my first actual diagnosis. Yay, I'm neurodivergent, guys. But a psychiatrist. So I've been actually diagnosed with what is it? Persistent depressive disorder. So I think I've been apparently chronic low-key depressed for a long time. And I've been that kind of took me to a very oh shit, have I just been depressed my whole life? And I don't know. So I think I've been in an odd headspace today. But I wanted to continue, but I didn't think I was there also as a DM,
Dude,
this thing.
please get into the habit of never apologizing for your health. No matter who it is, who you're talking to,
Sure.
never apologize. Say, hey, I have to go because of my health. You can apologize for the inconvenience or put it in a certain way, but never feel sorry that you're not feeling well.
Cool.
Never apologize
Sure.
for that, dude.
Yeah. Thanks, guys. Oh my God, full love on okay, cool. I'm going to kind of crash because my head is still a little woozy.
Go sleep.
So I'm going to head off, but we'll have a chat about when we can probably next try and join up. And okay, I'm not going to apologize. I'm not.
Awesome, bro.
Watching you.
Right, folks. I'll catch you later.
Take
Also,
care.
by any chance, in case there are any medicine one, don't stop them for at least 6 to 8 months.
No, I've been. What is the thing that I've been Nexito 5 mg is what I've been prescribed.
Okay. But they usually say that don't stop. You may feel after 3-4 months things are getting better. 6 to 8 months. Even your psychotherapist
I mean, I'm going to have another conversation with the chap next month. So let's see.
That's safe. That's the best. Peace.
Okay, I'm going to head off. See you folks. Good night.
Take care,
Good
man.
Good night. Okay, guys, I'm gonna hop off. I'm gonna try and get an early night in.
Cool. I think we can call it a night.
Right.
Okay.
Good night.
Bye,
Very
guys.
good.
Good night.
Also, if anyone, randomly any day, if you feel character theory crafting or anything, I've become, more focused on this campaign also. I'm getting there. Especially with what we asked of all of us tonight, right, to give a whole backstory with relevance of death in our lives and all that. It got me into the zone. So if anyone's interested, so yeah.
Interesting.
Okay, peace. See you.
Cheers, guys.
Good night.
Good night.
Yes, bye.
Bye.
Right.